Hi there, Tommy Tricker fans. Sorry for the long delay in making this tape about the memorabilia that I have for that movie. But before showing you those things, I thought you might like to know a story that nobody knows about how this film actually got started.
Spare one, listen, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll trade you my whole piece set for this one crummy little spare blue nose.
You would?
It was in Montreal where I used to live at that time, and I was in a dentist, and I saw this magazine on a table about China. So I pick it up and I start to read it, and at the back of the magazine I found a story about a Chinese boy who had a pen pal in the north of Canada. And he wrote to this kid there, and he said that he had a dream, and that in this dream he imagined getting onto the postal link. I think that's the word he called, postal link, and mailing himself to the kid in Canada, and then getting off the link in Canada. And I thought, well, how would you do that? Maybe what you could do is get yourself into the picture of the stamp, and then ride the stamp, in this case to Canada, and at the other end just hop off. And then I thought, and there'd be danger too, because imagine if a collector sees you on the letter and realizes that you shouldn't be there, you become an error, or what they call a variety, and you become very collectible. And so then we had to build that into the script, this idea about an error on a stamp and how important that can be. And so we did.
Oh, wow, Tommy, they're pretty.
See that little pink triangle in the corner there? That's a mistake. On a stamp, a mistake could be worth a fortune.
A fortune, Tommy!
We were very lucky that at the time this movie was being created, the Canadian Postal Service actually printed a stamp with a mistake on it. And of course we just built that straight into the story. Now, I've still got those stamps, a few of them. I don't know how valuable they are. Maybe they're very valuable. Now, just before I show you my other treasures, I just want to tell you another story which is nice. You probably noticed that Ralph stutters when he speaks.
But Tommy, I can't trade with you because...
And everybody assumes that that's part of his character, that we made him talk like that. It's not true. You see, I was going to schools to testing out kids in classes and giving them a chance to try out for the movie. And so I'm in this one school, and the teacher took me aside and she said, don't push that boy Lucas Evans too hard, because he's got a very bad stutter and he'll be embarrassed to try out. Well, to her surprise and to mine, Lucas came up to try for the part. And I was so impressed by his courage that right then I thought, this could be my Ralph. This is the kid I want. And I went back to the producer, Rock, and said, I've found Ralph. He's got a terrible stutter, but I think we can work with it. Rock was very worried, but we did. And that's how Lucas came to be the way he was as Ralph in the movie. So back to the things we have. We have these strange early attempts to make Tommy Tricker stamps, badly printed with all the holes made between the stamps done with a sewing machine. We made stickers. And...
What's this? Hey, what is it?
And we made the old letters from Charles, the mysterious Charles. They're now very precious memorabilia.
February 12th, 1928. Yes.
But really, it was all about stamps. Strange new stamps.
1997 Jubilee. Is that good?
We created the special Mountie stamp with Ralph, little Ralph, riding behind the Mountie on his horse. And we invented the special blue nose with Charles, riding in the prow of that on his endless voyage, trapped on the stamp since 1928. One of my best pieces of memorabilia, I guess, is I have the envelope that was all scrunched up when it was being sent off to Australia with Ralph writing on the stamp. And it got waylaid by the nasty man. Of course, before he went to Australia, he went to China, and here's the postcard that got sent to Qingdao in China.
Ooh. Ah. 是南希. Ooh. 这是什么?
Finally, I still have the envelope on which Ralph and Tommy came home.
Okay. Hold on to your seats. Something truly amazing is about to happen. I hope.
I guess you can understand that I'm so glad that I kept all this stuff. I still have that magazine, by the way. I pinched it from the dentist, I have to admit.
Stop! Tommy!
Stop that boy!
Stop that boy and don't let him get away. Tommy, come back. Come back and play. Wait, Tommy!
I think you need me.
Grab that boy and don't slacken your hold. It's getting dark and it's getting cold. Stop that boy and don't let him get away. Tommy, come back. Come back and stay. We thought you're wheeling and dealing and tricking this for dime.